welcome back to Kilnspark. I'm Ricky the DM and every other character in this world. Who do we got here today?
Alright, hi, I'm Rachel. I'm going to be playing Hecla, a half-orc barbarian who loves ale.
I am Allison. I'm going to be playing Vale Corewatch. I'm a high elf with a bad attitude.
What's your class?
Oh, I don't remember. Oh, cleric.
I'm Kyle. I'm playing Obadiah Stolly, a dragonborn Amish boy who decided he wanted to make inventions. He is an artificer, and he's kind of pretentious about his work.
I'm Ian. I'll be playing Ajax, the Warforged. I'm just a mercenary. I just got a sword and a shield, and that's it right now.
Fair enough. Currently we are in the elven port town of Ostum. Ostum is really the gateway to the Elvish archipelago. Many islands dot the sea from the elven country of old. Long ago, when they assessed the threat of the necromancer, the elven kingdom's best plan was to just break their country off of the continent, and accidentally shattered the entire country into many islands. So now they are a very merchant and shipfaring folk, and thanks to all the advancements in technology, they've been able to really navigate this archipelago and the rest of the sea and the coast very well. Currently, all of you have been drawn to the docks as the Captain Eltris Pennon of the Double S Shipping and Shipwrights Company is unveiling the maiden voyage of the 1,000 Oars, the very first ship that will be propelled not by sail, but by an engine that will turn a giant turbine on the back.
Sounds like a good way to die.
Currently, she's opened up for anybody to sign on for security work at 5 gold a day, which is decent but not great pay. Merchants are able to ride if their company has already gotten them access onto the boat, and any traveler may pay 4 gold per day's passage.
Where is it going to? Where is it going?
This is going from Ostum all the way to Havenwood, which is the elven capital, northmost island of the archipelago, and we are at the south part of that. So, you hear that Imperial Market Day is coming up within the week, and that is a big elven tradition that anyone in the kingdom is allowed to come and show wares, and the king comes down with his queen and his whole court, and they will shop through all of the wares in the grand forum of the palace, which is normally a closed-off location to anybody not involved with politics and the royal family of the Elven Kingdom. So a lot of people wanting to go that way.
Well, I am here, for sure, for 2 reasons.
Yes.
One, I know the pay's not great, but my last voyage was eventful, and not in like a super great way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, everyone died.
That sounds eventful.
It wasn't great because I was there protecting them. But hey, I wasn't expecting them to be pirates. I've learned some stuff. And I barely escaped because they just thought I was dead already because I'm a machine. So I'm like not the hottest market, where on the market probably.
So did you quit or were you fired?
Both, yes, that was what happened.
Okay.
But so I'm just like willing to kind of like, I'm not looking for a super hot contract now because I feel like I sort of failed a bit and I want to get some, like I don't want to be in charge of anything too fancy in terms of like when people pay you a lot, they expect a lot. But also I'm super intrigued by this whole like engine thing because I understand engines a lot better than people.
Fair enough.
So the place, where did you say the boat was going to again?
Havenwood.
What is Havenwood known for?
It is the Elven capital city.
Okay, that's what you were talking about. Word.
Yep. And Market Day is a-comin'. Mm-hmm. So anybody who wants to get on board, today is the day we are sailing out.
I'm getting on board.
Can you do me a favor real quick?
Sure.
Can you describe what the captain is wearing?
Captain Eltris Pennon is a high elf. She is wearing a pair of nice navy blue pants, a belt, a coat and vest with a cape that is also navy blue, and she has a traditional captain's hat.
This is very good. Okay, yes, this is what I was expecting. These are the kinds of people I was looking for to take me on.
Excellent.
I was just looking for the hat and the cape and the navy blue plants. It's exactly right. Thank you.
She stands outside of her ship, and she does not look the most excited. Surprising, she gets to captain this ship with all this new technology, but she seems to just sort of like look at the people that are getting on the ship a little disdainfully. So who knows what's going on there. You guys see other people just getting on, various merchants, a couple of just random cloaked figures, a couple of gnomes and dwarves head in, talking about the engine. They're apparently going to be working to maintain it. It's got a big emblazoned logo of the Double S Shipping and Shipwrights Company, which has been a big known company in the area. Really been at the cutting edge of shipwright technology, made by a gnome and a dwarf. The Double S stands for short and shorter.
Do I see anybody with tattered clothing?
Not getting on this boat. Are you kidding me? 4 gold per day's voyage?
Yeah.
That's expensive.
I don't really understand why that has to do with anything. I just wanted to know if they were pirates.
Oh, fair enough. The captain is assuring everyone that even though we're hiring amateur security, we have no need for security. This boat will outrun any pirate vessel ever. We are without sails, no longer tethered to the simple wind.
Are you just identifying people by clothing? Is that how this? Is that what's
we-
happening?
That's how it works.
Are we together? We're separate. We're all just doing our own thing.
You guys are all got to eventually
boarding.
get on the boat. I mean, you can choose to
I'm-
not get on the boat, but the adventure will leave with the boat.
I'm wearing the most extravagant things I've been able to find over the last year.
Please elaborate.
To directly contrast my very simple upbringing.
Wow, what are you wearing?
I'm just wearing like
Who are
just
you wearing?
the biggest poofiest pants I could find. Huge jacket with just like designs all over it, like what's the inner part called?
Sequins?
I'm missing
Oh.
the lining. The jacket lining is
Yeah.
just like ridiculous geometric patterns all over the
Oh,
place.
yeah.
I have like gold inlays anywhere that they'll go. Super fancy like belt with just my belt in real life, just like the studded gold belt all the way around.
Way to flex, Kyle.
So are you here as a merchant with a company? Are you signing up for security work? Or are you just traveling?
I am here on behalf of the Artisans Guild, Adventurers Guild.
The
Is that what
Adventurers
it is?
Guild?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm heading off with the ship to go just see if I can.
Well, do you have a
find
way to
anything else
identify yourself as an Adventurers Guild
I
member?
probably. I guess that's up to you. What would they have given me to identify myself with? Some sort of.
I think you might have gotten a feature where you have a letter of recommendation.
Yeah. Isn't that? Yeah, I do. Well, I have the words guild letter written on my sheet.
What's it say?
It says
It's your guild letter.
this boy's legit. I don't know what
That's
would it
what my
say?
letter says
The
too.
crewman opens up your guild letter and sees the very simplistic, this boy's legit, and just goes,
But it's got like the
the
guild stamp on it.
Adventurers Guild, of course. Short and sweet.
Can
Hope you make it back alive, son.
Can I request fan art of this letter?
Of
Is it
course.
too early for that?
No, never too early.
I'm also getting on the boat, but I am getting on as just a traveler.
The traveler?
I am in mostly very plain, uncolorful clothing, and I have all of my things in a backpack that I hold very closely in front of me, and a mouse on my shoulder.
You have a mouse?
I have a mouse.
Does the mouse have a name?
Nope.
Now you best be keeping
don't
that
get
thing
attached
on
to
your
things.
person. We don't need another rat problem on this boat.
It's just the one mouse.
One mouse becomes 2 mice, becomes 4 mice. Look, you've never worked as the cabin boy before. It's a pain. Keep it in your cabin. Make sure he leaves with you.
You don't know what I've done, but whatever, it's fine.
I like to
I
slow
know
Mice just
your
don't
type.
become two. It's okay, whatever. I don't worry about it.
Wandering around, paying 4 gold to get on this fancy ship. Seen your type.
Is this the captain?
No, this is just the guy at
Okay,
the dock ramp.
I would like to walk up to the guy at the dock ramp and say, "Are you looking for anyone to provide security?" I'm 6'10", by the way.
He looks up at you.
You're taller than me.
What's your race again?
I'm half orc.
Oh, okay. So 6'10".
I'm 6'10". My skin is lavender. My hair is in orange dreads, and I'm wearing a backpack that's covered in teardrop-shaped bottles that are about, I would say, maybe 6 inches at the widest point of each bottle.
Okay.
He just looks up at
This
you
is
and just, you're hired. How's 5 gold a day and the worst food you've ever tasted sound?
You're gonna have a hard time feeding me worse than I've eaten in my life, but let's give it a go.
Are you a woman?
I am a woman.
Okay, just
I'm a
sorry.
very large woman.
That's fair.
I think it's kind of lazy of you
I'm a
to
very
make your
small
character
woman.
look exactly like you do in real life.
I want to
Rachel is
punch.
6'10"
I want
in
to
real
punch
life.
Ian's character. Where is he? I want to punch him.
I'm sitting next to the engine. I'm
What
just
do
kinda
you look
listening to
like?
it. What?
What do you look like?
So I look like a Reed character. I'm just like I'm like a
That's horrifying.
I'm just a thin sort of Willy. I am 6'5".
Oh, you look like Reed, not like a Reed character.
Like a character Reed would play in one of our movies.
Actually, if you've ever seen
Okay,
any
gotcha,
of the
gotcha.
any of the Skyvault promotional artwork of the robot people,
Oh, okay.
I look exactly like that. I'm just
Okay.
I am
Zenyatta.
yeah.
very Zenyatta. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
I'm smooth and shiny, and I don't wear clothes.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that was rolled.
Yeah, I am. I
Okay.
Just, my the only thing I wear is vengeance for my honor.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Are you just like an oval body? Oh. Are
That's
you,
fine.
Are you an oval body shape or are you a humanoid body
I'm
shape?
very humanoid. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
great.
like
So
sort
you're
of
just a
Willy-
Ken doll.
Yes,
A
very
naked
Ken
Ken doll. Okay,
Yeah.
got you.
Very
Except Ken doll's kind of sort of like notably masculine, and I'm not. I'm like
Okay.
I'm just people shaped. I'm just a person shaped.
Gotcha.
So we got 2 people on this boat. Are you still fighting with this ramp man?
I did not start a fight with him.
Well, you're gonna pay him. You're gonna pay me.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We
pay
get 4
you.
gold up front, and we charge you every day on the journey.
I'm gonna shuffle around in my very big bag. Oh my god. Okay, and I'm gonna pay 4 gold.
Great.
Cringe. I cringe as I hold out 4 gold and drop it in his hand.
Enjoy your stay. Cabins are below deck.
What is
Don't
the-
fall off the boat.
What kind of person do you think I am?
The boat goes faster than you think. I tell it to everyone that gets on.
I don't just climb over the edges of boats, trying to fall off a boat. You don't fall off the boat.
I'll try.
Good.
I just kind of like swivel my eyes over, like it happens. It's not always a choice. And I stare off mysteriously.
Roll my eyes.
What are you?
Me?
Who are you? What? Why is... I believe this guy. This guy. This thing.
This protector.
He's gonna
I'm
like.
the best security you'll ever need.
He like knocks on your shoulder a little bit.
I don't flinch.
Are you a common type of thing? Like
No,
would I've ever
not at
seen
all.
you?
Never.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
uncommon.
All right. Okay.
I mean, but uncommon bits of technology are common.
Yeah.
But this is advanced.
Gotcha. Advanced. Common.
You want a security job?
Yes.
Do you just eat the money?
What I do with it is my business.
Speaking of, I'd like to go examine him.
Yeah, you can
How do you
examine
do
your
that?
art to like.
Walk up and poke him.
I'm just gonna rush over and start just like inspecting things.
My
just, like,
head
move
just
stuff
turns. My
around,
body
like,
doesn't. It's just like, and
You're hired.
Is this? Did you? Who
Is this-
Who
is
does
this-
this belong to? Do you know?
I belong to me now.
Apparently, he now works for S&S, but I'm not gonna brand him. Are you gonna
I'm-
try? Have you seen this guy?
I like
I-
scanning up and down. Coat rack. Yes, coat rack. Okay, it's the only thing that explains all the patterns. And nod to myself and like turn back.
Well, security's quarters are on the bottom floor, and we ask that you stay on the top deck as we depart.
I can do that.
No worries. I punch him in the shoulder. Hello, coworker.
This hurts you.
This hurts.
Have you seen my hands? They're very calloused. They're beautiful.
It's a perfect match.
They're not. If they're very calloused, there's no way.
I have a different definition.
As I start boarding, I won't be needing the quarters. You can use them for something else.
Me. You can use them for me. I'm quite large, have you noticed?
Someone should probably teach you some manners about walking up to people and inspecting them.
I mean, I would hardly classify
people-
this as a person.
Okay, he obviously
I turn
he
back,
has some sort of.
without turning around. I just battle up louder. You will.
A large bellowing whistle cuts all conversation off as the boat ramp starts getting moved off as the captain runs up the ramp as the last person on. She will greet a bunch of people on the top deck, front of the ship. Hello, I'm Eltris Pennon, famed naval... Who cares? I'm going to drive the ship. It's going to go really fast. Y'all are going to go crazy about the paddle, and we'll be in Havenwood soon.
How long is the trip?
She pulls out a map.
Shouldn't you already know this? Just curious.
I'm hired by a dwarf and a gnome. I don't care.
Wow.
You ever live into your 700s, honey?
This is a historic moment. You're kind of ruining it.
Anyways,
She started it.
you guys pick how we go. She flips the map over. All of you need to address your player aids here.
Oh.
That big, the big market day, that's in like 5 days. Now, there is this one exciting option here. There's a river that goes straight through the island, center of island, up into Epicenter. Never been traversable before. But with this baby, we could probably go right up the river against the current.
Why would I want to do that?
I'm reading this right. It seems like every way is about 4 days.
I mean, in this baby, you know how long it used to take?
Just
How long?
So this is
How
from
long
a-
did it
6
used to take?
days.
I'm looking at this from a profit margin standpoint. I know I'll survive, and so I want this to take as long as possible. I get paid by the day. But I have another concern, actually.
Yeah.
Are any of these routes close to the route that my last voyage took?
Well, you would know
I would know.
that pirates are really bad off the coast, and they set up full-on flotillas, whole cities of just boats anchored and tied together out in the open ocean, just preying on any fishing boat or anything that comes out that far.
I would like to turn to the captain then, and in my capacity as a security advisor, it is optimal that we choose the river path.
Some of us got on this boat with an intention of getting to the location that we
Yes.
paid to get to.
I agree.
And
this
we'll
is why
get
we don't
there-
want the open ocean.
We'll get there faster if we go up the river, or the engine loses power and we get washed back downstream. We won't die or anything, but it'll set us back a few days.
This is preferable to being murdered.
This
What
Do
are
you
you worried
disagree?
about?
The open ocean, it's a murder pit. That's a term I heard once.
We're
It's
in a-
accurate.
At least murder pits follow the
actually
laws
see
of
yours real
nature.
We're in a boat. What are you worried about? We're in
I'm
the
not
best
worried
boat.
I believe we can outrun anything that gets behind us. I'm worried about what's in front of us.
That's ominous.
Do you only speak in cryptic messages?
Not intentionally.
Can you drink alcohol?
Yes.
Do you?
Does it work?
Can I interest you in some ale? You seem like you need a little A little something.
My hand is just
relax
out.
you.
Now,
I will try it.
I'll take some.
the
I mean, if you're
safest
offering.
route is up
I mean, I'm selling.
Oh,
to Fairfell
I know you're
Key,
cheap.
I'm just poor, actually.
over to Epicenter, and then to Havenwood. Probably be the safest route. Fairfell Key to Vanguard. There's been some suspicious activity going on out there. Once again, we can outrun any bandits or pirates, so if we want to take the open ocean and really set this baby free, we could do that too.
I'm not here to make decisions. I'm just here to advise and kill when my advice is ignored.
I'm definitely not a
That's
sailor or
not
anything.
your job description. I don't think that's your job description. Somebody who's running the security, and you hear just like one of the crewmen just holler back, "You are, ma'am, Captain, ma'am."
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I guess that's your job. But don't kill me.
No, not you. I'm here to
How
kill the
many other
people who
people are
will
on
try
this
and kill
boat?
us.
How many other people are on this boat? Is it packed?
Hard to tell. If you look across the deck, you see there's like 6 or 7 people out on the deck still that didn't just go straight to their caverns.
When does the boat leave?
Now,
Okay.
the ramp is
I
gone.
believe the answer is far too many people for it to be running the way that it's currently being run. But I personally, not being
What do you
one
look
for
like?
sailing, I'd love to just see what this thing can do. I'd be happy to go out in the ocean, open ocean, or the river just to take some notes on its performance. I am a blue dragon band.
Oh, I forgot you were a dragon. Right. Okay.
I was picturing.
I also have tiny little glasses.
I've probably never seen one of you.
You said I have tiny little glasses, right?
You definitely have tiny
I have
little
magic-
glasses.
I have-
If not, you should make some tiny little
I
glasses.
have magic glasses that Ricky gave me. to let me
Can
do a
somebody?
special thing.
Can I get? So you were suggesting to go out to the open ocean. Can you go ahead and roll persuasion?
Sure.
Or
Why did you want to do this?
instead of
I
trying
just kind of
to
want to see
persuade her,
what it can do out when there's nothing boxing it in.
And the people that would like to get to their destination that they paid to get to.
Well, like you said, we're in the best boat.
You
Who's
may-
going to stop us?
you may choose to just try hard logic with a flat intelligence modifier roll.
Okay.
Up to you.
Do I get a roll for my
My persuasion is actually quite high, so I'll probably do that.
It's the small glasses.
for my suggestion? Do I get a roll?
Did you also suggest open ocean?
I suggested the alternative. I suggested up the river.
17.
Up the river? Roll a contested
Are we
persuasion.
all level 1?
Or intimidation.
I'm gonna say.
Are we level 1?
Okay, well, we can
You got
resolve.
a total
Yes.
17?
Yeah.
You can.
All right, contested here.
Okay.
Does
contest-
anybody else who's watching this want to assist in either sides of these arguments?
Yeah, I want to get to the location as fast as possible. Which one does that?
Currently, the two arguments are going to the open ocean or going straight up the river.
Which one is fastest to the location?
You have a player aid, and it tells you the number of days it gets on each route. I think the
open ocean 3 days, and then Havenwood is 2. Am I
if you
reading
go
that right?
up the river, and then it's sorry, I forgot to put the one there. 3 days if you go straight up the river, so you save a day.
I don't have
So
a river.
4 days total going around this way, and then this, I believe, is
Oh, right,
the 3
okay.
days. Personally, I would be happy to see either situation because they both present unique circumstances. But I think open ocean
Did
would
you get
allow
22?
some more freedom.
22 intimidation.
Freedom for what?
Experimentation?
All
I'd
right.
like to. So
Oh,
can I-
no, what?
The captain
On
thinks
the
for a little
vessel.
bit.
Can
and
I
just
present my intimidation?
What do you
go
plan on
ahead
doing to
and
the
present
boat?
it.
I don't
Alright,
plan on
so-
doing anything. I just want to see how it goes. We're on. This is the first boat to ever not need
So
sailing. Don't you want to
as
see
soon
what
as
it can do?
while y'all are talking over there, I just turn around, like my head goes first and my body follows. And my eyes go red. Let me tell you about my experience on the open ocean. 3 days, nothing. On the 4th day, lightning. But it's not the weather. It's the death of men. It's as their cries strangle out, swords pierce through their lungs. This pirates sail away. My men don't. The ocean is not blue, it is red. I suggest the river.
Yeah. All right. Fine.
I don't.
This
I'm
thing
not
is
going to go.
fascinating. Is
I'm not
anybody
going to
else
go
curious
against
about
that.
this?
This man could probably. Can I call you a man?
You can call me whatever you like. Just pay me.
All right. This guy is he's got a good point, and he scares me a little bit, and I'm a little too drunk to argue, so we're going to go straight up the river. I wanted to do it anyways, so now I've got more reason.
Well, that's confidence inspiring.
Always good to keep dry land in our view, in my opinion.
All right. So the boat begins to turn, and the slow chug noise of the engine as the big silver wheel of just what are they called? Little fins begin to push this boat along out of the little harbor, and very soon getting to the mouth of the river. As we are enjoying the slow part of this journey, security people are told to just meander on deck and just keep eyes open for any problems, and everybody else is allowed to do whatever they wish. On deck, there are about 6 people hanging out.
Including us, or
No, other people.
Okay,
than
6
you.
other people.
The captain went over into the engine room.
I'd like to take a central
probably
position.
to drink more. What?
I'd like to take a central position and
Okay.
just plant my feet against the speed.
Plant your feet against what?
The speed.
Okay, fair enough.
I would like to go find any engine component. There's a big rowing thing in the back, right?
Right.
Is that what's
there's
happening?
a little viewing on one side of the boat. You can actually sort of walk up sort of next to it. There's a decent gap so somebody doesn't just reach their arm in and lose it. But you could go and watch the thing turn if you
I would
wanted
like to go do that.
I would as well.
Okay. As you guys are back there watching this giant metal turbine move and push the boat forward, the chugging eventually gives way to a high-pitched little voice as you see a little halfling with a little braid of flowers circlet on her head, and she comes up to you guys and is just like, well, hi!
Hello?
Have you heard about the great harmony, the endless harmony, true love, and nature's voice?
I love nature's voice, as a matter of fact.
Great! I thought you guys might. Anyways, I'm here because hopefully on the way back, we're going to go see Epicenter. Epicenter is a place where a great tragedy occurred. A bunch of awful, mean-spirited, not thinking about the world elves hurt nature there and left a scar. And we're going to try to fix it and make it a happier place. All for the endless harmony. Do you guys want to join us? We're setting up, some people are calling it a commune.
I have a question. Does your commune need craft ale?
Always.
I'm interested. I gotta say, I like your ideals. I like the business prospects.
Unfortunately, due to that awful free market economy event going on and in the High Elf Palace, which is really just, it's called Haven Wood, but it's mostly stone and cold, unfeeling buildings. We're going to be a little delayed to get to Epicenter, but I think that the captain said we're going to try to defy all of nature to get to Epicenter faster, and I'm a little conflicted about this because I really want to get to Epicenter and start the healing process, but at the same time, I don't want to go against nature.
So
Do you
this
guys
is
feel
a
that
cult,
way?
right?
I'm gonna crouch down a little bit and tell me, how old are you?
Well, I'm 57.
Oh, I apologize. I am concerned that you might be part of a cult.
No.
Thank you. Thank you.
A cult needs a leader. We have no leader. We just follow the endless harmony.
Okay, well,
Their voices sing in every hillside and every plain.
yeah.
opened
Who
your
said they had
ears?
the ale again?
Have you centered yourself to open your ears to the endless harmony?
Listen,
mean,
I
have you?
understand how appealing all of these different, communal kind of values can be. They're very comfortable, but you should really try to expand your horizons a little bit more. I think this trip actually is probably a great idea for you. You can kind of see ways that the world is
What greater horizons
expanding.
are there than the endless harmony? Don't you agree? You should come with us to Epicenter. You should get off the boat at Epicenter. Don't you think? And I'm going to roll persuasion against you.
I do
As her
not think.
voice,
I strongly disagree.
her voice is laced in magic. Go ahead and you've been through this before. You
Yes.
know the traps and tricks of this, and you are just immune to this charm. Not because she rolled low, but but because you've seen this before. You've seen this a million times. You guys are just really just at a little bit of a loss for words as she just is blatantly trying to pull you into her commune here. What are you guys gonna do?
She does. Does that work on me too? Like she doesn't.
No.
She does not persuade me.
No, it's only one target.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am, I appreciate your reaching out, but it's just not something I'm really interested in at the time. I wish you luck, and I hope that you become a little bit more open-minded in the future.
What did you say your name was?
My name is Gwyneth.
They always are.
Gwyneth. How long have you personally spent in a natural situation? I'm talking rivers. I'm talking trees. I'm not talking imagining rivers and imagining trees.
Well, once I shed all of the falsehoods of the bourgeoisie, that my family, my dead family, dead as in they're still living, but they're dead to me because I took a new name with the harmony. I just began living out off the land and in nature, and really I learned to accept myself and accept all of our position. And, even those terrible people down in Spinner's Yard who just make a mockery of nature day after day.
How could you go from civilization to a cult? You had everything that you needed, and now you're willingly going and spending time with all of these people, filling your head with this kind of stuff?
Don't
Can I
worry.
just say,
One
the
day when
last
she's
time-
all grown up, she'll know better.
Last time I saw somebody named Gwyneth talking to a man who made a bunch of mechanical marvels named Obadiah Stuss something. Robert Downey Jr. was there.
She's rudely interrupted as she begins to start again. This man, in just this very nice traveler's cloak, in a nice, tasteful maroon and matching cape, is standing there, and he has a cigar in his hand lit. He's like, "Hey, enough out of you. Get out of here. I'm trying to watch this." And he sort of, kicks at her a little bit, not making contact, but you would shoo somebody who's smaller than you.
I want to step really, really close to him.
Look, back off. You don't want to hit me, bud. You don't know how much I'm worth.
I'm not trying to hit you. I'm just trying to keep you from hitting others.
I'm not gonna hit her. This little con artist needs to get out of here. Don't listen to what she's saying. Don't go off with her in Epicenter. Epicenter's a dump.
It sounded like as much, but you're being rude.
I can be rude.
There's a chance
All
she's
right.
not really in control of the situation. Maybe somebody's making her do it.
Could be true.
Just saying.
Could be true.
Also, you have kind of a bad attitude. You should probably relax.
You see that wheel right there?
The big
Yes.
one?
Yeah.
We see
Yeah, I
it.
see the big wheel.
I forged that.
Oh.
Really?
Wow, congrats.
That's my company. Demwell Steel.
You work for Demwell Steel, a company I'm very familiar with?
While y'all have this conversation,
Name's Jareth. Once the old man kicks it, I'll be running things at Demwell. You'll be seeing more of this. This I like. My pops, he's got his mind just on today. But I like to follow a different kind of way. I'm thinking about tomorrow,
I'm gonna start digging around in my bag.
I mean,
it's very nice to meet you. Actually, my name is Obadiah Stull. I'm an up-and-comer up in the Avengers Guild. I actually have a copy of my resume here. If you wouldn't mind taking a look at it, I'd be very interested in potentially coming to work for your company once you take over. And I think
What
you'll
do you
probably do a
made?
much better job. I'm very glad you asked.
Did you make him? I'm interested
no,
in him.
I did not, unfortunately. I wish I could claim that I did. It's beautiful, though, isn't it? I really would like to find out who did.
You wouldn't.
He sort of like
I walked
he
over
sort of
by
like
when it- when
he sort of
there was,
like
the
taps
threatening
on
one.
you,
It happens a lot.
and his like finger glows a little bit, and he thinks for a little bit, and he's like, "Huh."
Why doesn't
Well, y'all
anyone
are-
have personal space?
I don't need personal
very
space.
rude. While y'all are doing this, I want to go and start messing with any mechanical component of the wheel that I can reach.
Why?
Like pulling out a bolt out of the side or something like that.
as I
I just
see
am.
this-
I'm listening, but I'm absentmindedly going over and I'm trying to mess with it a little bit.
How
As
drunk
I
are
see
you?
this happen, I'm ignoring the person tapping him. I'm like, colleague, if you do this, I have to revoke your status as colleague.
What are you talking about? I'm not doing anything.
You can't pull anything out of this.
Now,
Protecting the boat is as important as protecting the people.
You can take a
space.
leaf from a tree and it remains a tree.
That's a wheel. It's a wheel.
If somebody
There are-
paid
some
me to
trees
protect
are
a tree,
wheels.
you could not
No.
take a leaf from
Like a
it.
bush. A bush is a wheel tree.
No, it's not.
So there is a space between you and the wheel to prevent hand jamming. If you really wanted to mess with this wheel, you could do it.
She's
You would have
6'10",
to be-
like, her arm
yeah,
is-
exactly.
Oh, okay. I've got a staff in my bag. I want to pull it out and I want to gently extend the staff towards the wheel.
I would like to prevent the staff from being extended towards the wheel.
All right. Contested athletics, please.
Okay.
Unless you are going to allow him to stop you.
I mean, I think I will.
Okay, fair enough.
I just put my hand on it like, this will hurt the staff as much as it will hurt the wheel.
Oh, thank you. You know, I didn't think about that. Thank you. That's a good point. I put the staff back. I like
They're both
this
just objects
staff.
to me, but
Is his brain a
Jareth
fortune
Demwell is
cookie?
very confused at what just happened.
I turned back to him real quick. You said you have a
lose
different.
an arm in there. Like, it's going slow now. Supposedly, this thing's gonna go so fast, we're gonna go up a river.
Do you know how strong my arms are? I too can go up a river using my arms. Have you seen them? I flex.
Anyway,
I'd like to turn to
when
Jared.
you, sir, are ready for an upgrade, I see you're about mostly iron. There's like 40% steel. It's a little impure. Looks like you were made real quick. You want an upgrade? Come see Jareth. We'll make sure you get an upgrade.
That's no way to talk to a lady.
No. He can talk to the lady this way. This
Is it
okay.
a lady?
don't-
Oh,
I
it
don't-
could be. Well, I respect you.
I'm deciding on you.
Okay.
If you made something, you said you have a vision for the future. If you make something for tomorrow, will you also care about the day after tomorrow?
Whew. That's like tomorrow's tomorrow. Kid. Steel. Money. Tomorrow's tomorrow. I don't know, man. I got one foot ahead of the other, and if I make the other foot go ahead of that, I don't know where I'll be.
I've heard things like that before. My decision is less pending.
What are you talking about?
Look, it's all business. You wouldn't understand.
I'm a businesswoman.
There's more to than just business to this. There's a responsibility when you create something. You have to keep care of it.
That's right, just like my ale that I carry around.
like her ale
I
that she
carry
carries
it, I
around.
care for it.
All right.
I would like to just be like walking around behind him from all angles, just like adjusting my glasses in different directions and like looking at different aspects of him.
I would say that I noticed,
His
but
weakness
thanks
is his ego.
my note to my note on my passive wisdom says I do not notice you.
So, Jareth is now just like a little concerned for the safety of the wheel. He's like, all right, I'm gonna ask everybody to just like walk away from the wheel for a little bit. Plus, I think we're getting close to the river mouth soon, and this thing's gonna really start moving, and we better be in a safer spot.
I'd like to extend my arms outwards to the side and just like start making gesturing motions like fur, 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 fur. You heard him.
Great. What was your name?
Ajax.
I like that name. It sounds handy.
It is.
I'm done. I'm gonna go look for the captain.
The captain is Not on the main deck.
Okay. She's somewhere else.
Yeah, she said she was going into the engine room.
Oh, okay.
You're not allowed in the engine room. You're a traveler.
That's fine. Oh, who's allowed in the engine room?
The captain.
And
People who know how to run the engine.
the security?
Maybe. I don't know. We haven't tested that yet.
You said you were security, right?
I'm security.
You do notice on the deck there is like a older looking elf. Like he's gone full gray. He's got to be at least like 900. Like he's getting near the end, right?
Sure.
And he is just like got a little fold out chair that he has set on this deck, and he has a little table that unfolds from itself, and he is sitting there, and he has a Bunsen burner on the table and an iron kettle and a wooden box.
What is he wearing?
Huh?
What is he wearing?
He is wearing a great jade cloak. Jade, the color, not the stones. He seems to be he has a big suitcase briefcase thing. Adorable dog moment.
Yes, of course. All right. Big suitcase, briefcase thing.
And it has a logo of Willow's
look.
Wonder Tea Company.
Ooh.
Do I know of this place?
What is your... Do you drink a lot of tea?
No, probably not.
I don't know. You probably
It
never
depends.
heard of them.
Is tea a cheap drink?
It's like medium.
No, probably not then.
I would say I probably do, just because tea is both pretentious and also the only thing to do in Amish land.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
By the way, is it just Amish, or is it a different name?
It can be dragon-born Amish,
Dragonborn.
I did not
Dragon
specify
Like
this.
draconic
I'm
Portuguese?
like a teenager.
like draconic Portuguese.
Oh, okay.
I'm very young.
How young?
Like a teenager. Like
Like
18.
elf teenager?
Elf teenager?
Or like-
Yeah,
like-
elf
so like-
teenager,
like
so-
So
infant?
like in your 40s, 50s.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little baby.
Okay.
I am 2, but that doesn't matter.
I don't think it does.
You also see like a little gnome, sort of like he was studying the wheel, but like he was sort of hard to notice because this is a gnome man. He sort of like pulls out like a little egg-looking figurine and like begins like winding it and like tinkering at it. He's just sort of sitting there around doing that on the deck. Also, there is a dude just standing at the very tip of the boat. He's got this tan cloak with hood, and he's got this big backpack on, and he is just standing at the front of the boat, just sort of looking out. He looks a little nervous. His feet tap and twitch.
You said he's wearing a large backpack?
Large backpack and tan canvas coat.
Gotcha.
I want to walk up to that guy and be like, "Hello, I'm security. Can I make you feel more secure?"
Looks up. Sure. I feel better already.
Thank you. I'm very good at things.
I heard we're going up a river?
That's right.
Oh my. Can the boat handle that?
Yes.
Please roll a performance check to sell that lie.
Okay. This might take a minute.
Excellent use of copy.
Yeah? I'll have to try that later.
I rolled very well.
The almond milk is really good in the coffee.
Okay, I rolled an 18.
You rolled an 18?
Yeah.
Is that what your performance check?
Well,
Yes.
that's good to know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was on the agenda. I wish I had known that. I thought this was just taking a direct to Woodhaven, but I guess the river would be the most direct.
Yes.
Okay. Your security?
Yes.
That's good. You
I
look
mean-
like security.
Thank you. You look insecure.
I get that a lot.
I'm sorry. Would you like to buy some ale?
Man, this flirting.
I ship it.
No, I think I need to be. I need to be at my best. I don't know if I might get seasick. I've never gone up a river before, but I'd imagine that would be when I would get seasick if I was going to get seasick at all. My name's Schwinn.
Hi, Schwinn. My name's Hecla.
Nice to meet you, Hecla.
I think we'll be friends.
That sounds good to me. You're paid by the boat to just protect people?
Yes.
That sounds great. I'm going to stand near you a lot.
Hello, friend.
Just wondering,
Yeah.
what exactly do they need security for on the boat? Hecla.
Protecting things.
From what?
Is there other security or
Danger.
Are we only two?
Like what?
There's like two other guys
Have
that
you ever
went down
done
to
security
like
work before?
work
Of course I
security
have.
in the bunk room.
For what? Trees?
Trees. Does it look
Bushes?
like trees?
You know, wheel bushes?
What are you referring to?
I'm asking
I
your
protect
previous
my
experience.
since I was very young. I've protected my tribe. I've always been very tall, very broad, and so I offered my services protection.
You guys can
We
now
travel
hear
with
the
many.
rushing of a river.
I'm just at the front of the boat. like Titanic style. Just like
Wherever you are.
That's an interesting
Now we're getting
sound.
copyright struck.
I'm distracted.
The boat aligns itself to face the river, and the engine goes quiet for a second before restarting, slower than before, and building into a fever pitch as you begin to ascend. Not exceptionally fast, but hey, you're making headway up a river.
Hold for plane.
Things seem to be going well so far.
That's it. That's the end of the session, right? That's
I,
it.
I just have
Things
a
go
journal
well.
that I'm writing in, making notes about what's happening as it happens.
So-
basically vlogging.
What is your
This is called
experience with
blogging.
cults? Just curious. You seem to have some sort of experience with cults. So.
I'm happy to talk about that, but right now we're in a boat that's climbing up a river. Are you not? Do you not care
Are you not
specifically.
that we're on this thing?
It
Not
is.
specifically.
This is a work of art. This is a monumental moment of history. And you're asking me about my past?
I mean, I've never really seen a dragon person before, so I could make the same argument.
There's
but
a lot of us.
You
We're not that
notice-
uncommon.
You notice that Jareth Demwell is currently just vomiting off the side of the boat.
I want to go stand next to him. Can I help you with anything?
Schwinn sort of like follows loosely.
I love that you just go stand next to people and try to make them feel better. Probably because this is what I have to do in real life too, because I don't actually know how to comfort people properly.
He is
Here's
just
my presents.
hurling
it works.
excessively.
I would like to smack his back in what I think is a gentle way.
Roll strength.
You see his
roll to
like
see if you hurt
hands just like tense into the tightest grip you've ever seen on the edge of this boat as he is just suddenly hit with large hand in the back. He coughs and chokes on his own vomit for a little bit before just retching even more.
Oh
Nice.
no, that didn't work.
In between vomiting, you just hear, "You think?"
I am thinking about it, and I've decided it didn't work. I'm sorry.
Come over like, so I think, well, sometimes I think, I've noticed it's an awfully good gesture of goodwill for you to be one of the first on this new project. Have you ridden on this boat before? You don't have to answer. I know the answer. The answer is obvious.
Asking the man that's vomiting.
Yeah. You trust your life to this invention?
Is that the guy
I
that
trust
built
my
the
life to steal.
That's
I nod
odd.
approvingly.
This boat may go down, but that wheel's gonna survive this.
I've adjusted my opinion again.
That's a strange thought. I would like to start like messing around, and I want to stick my staff into the water as we're going fast.
This is allowed. I allow this.
All right, that's fine. Can I get a perception check from the party? Everybody standing on the deck, please
Sure.
roll perception. No.
11.
You rolling for me too?
Oh, sure.
11 perception. You're busy watching this man
15.
who you have mixed opinions
Oh.
over, just vomiting off the side of the river, while also just spouting more corporate nonsense that you do not understand
Mine is super
understand
high.
entirely.
That's fair.
I got a 7.
15.
You are also wondering how your comforting possibly failed. It's foolproof.
I got a 21.
21? How about you?
Wow.
I got 15.
The two of you notice that there's just like a fishing boat coming down the river. And not just like a 2-person fishing boat, like a corporate like sized fishing boat. Like this does commercial fishing. It has a trawl net behind it.
But things don't usually go down the river?
No,
These
things always go
always
down,
go down the river.
Oh.
Hey, how loud can my voice get?
Did they not clear the river before? Who is running this voyage?
I didn't see it, so it doesn't matter.
How loud can your voice
That guy
get?
vomiting
I
over
can
the
say
edge.
you can get
And the drunk captain,
as
mind you.
loud as
no.
you could possibly get in real life.
All right. That's a diplomatic answer to why are you trying to be so special, Ajax?
You know, they weren't like steel reinforcing the vocal cords and like really just building the best speaker for the optimal bass.
How does my religion work? Like my God and stuff. What does that do? Am I just a believer?
You have you're level 1. I don't think you have channel divinity yet, but you do have spells, and
Okay.
spells are invoking your God's power.
Okay.
I just think that's a good question to ask all the time. Just by the way, hey, just anybody who's listening, how does my religion work?
That was me
Like, what
my whole
what
life.
am I getting? Because like
I didn't
I
read
What
mean,
the fine
benefits
print.
does this come with?
like Bahamut, like he gives me light domain spells, and I'm just not seeing it here.
Free donuts every Sunday.
How does
Yeah,
Bahamut feel
that's
about
better than probably light domain spells?
like Bahamut? How does Bahamut feel about shellfish and mixed linens? That's the real questions.
All right, so we see boat.
The boat
Is this-
is the people on the boat look terrified. You can see this. He can't, because you rolled higher. That's what you get. You get
Gotcha.
the extra weight of knowing that there are innocent and terrified people.
Just to clarify so that I can
Sure.
picture this right, we're going to hit them, right? Like we're going up the stream in a powered boat and they are in our way.
Yes.
Gotcha. Oh, they
There
look
looks like maybe there might be enough room if they can get to the side, but like the gap is closing pretty fast. One of us has to swerve.
Ooh, we should tell someone. We should tell someone.
What do you think the robot
Am I
does?
some-
Excuse me. Anyone? There's a boat in the river.
I turn. I look. Can I see it now?
Yes, you can see the
Okay.
boat. Everybody has been informed now of the boat in the
I
river.
would like to march up
Except
to
for
the
the captain, who's apparently somewhere else.
Jareth gets up and looks at the boat and he's like, "That's not one of ours. We're just gonna crash through it. We're nothing to worry about, folks."
Okay.
This is bad.
Completely unacceptable.
Our boat is also made of wood
100%
except for the
agree.
end, right?
It's like metal
Okay.
mostly.
Okay.
Like
so
the wood is like for show.
Sure.
Like the deck is made of wood.
I'm still not like I know he believes that it'll hold, but I think he's drinking his own Kool-Aid a little bit. So I'm going to proceed to the front of the boat and just yell as loudly as I can, "Out of the way! Out of the way! We will win. This is not a contest you wish to engage in. Fish sideways."
Through a like series of pipes that seem to amplify voice, you hear, "Everyone hold on. I'm turning left.
Is left to the right direction?
Port. Starboard." I did not read ship terms before I came to DM a ship game.
If you're facing forward,
Yeah,
towards the prow of the ship.
that's
The
the
prow?
prow.
The prow is the front.
I thought the bow.
Bow and prow are the same thing. Stern is the back.
Okay.
Prow is actually the actual like front piece of the boat.
Okay.
The bow is the front that the prow is on.
So port and starboard are left and right, correct?
Yes.
Starboard is to the right.
Yeah.
Port is to the left. If you're facing forward,
Veering port.
is port the right way to not hit this boat?
You're both in the middle, so either way is the right way.
All right.
To not hit
I'm
this
going to
boat.
switch.
Port is the left
yelling,
way to not hit this
Oh
boat.
wait, no, I need to also yell port. I was about to ruin this all real bad. Just yelling as loud as I can to the fishing boat. Port.
There is a just sudden, complete jerk on the deck. Can I get everybody to roll dexterity to keep their footing?
You may not.
You have anybody who is near the railing,
14 for you.
because they might be comforting somebody, they may hold on for advantage.
Since I was at the front of the boat, like Titanic style, that is near a railing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're making a dexterity save.
Dexterity save. So
Okay.
you roll dex and you add your dex save.
I got a 7.
7?
I have 5e question.
Yes.
Saves auto fails on 20 or no? Or auto succeeds on 20 or no?
It's not in the book.
Here, we can
But that's how I run games.
Auto 20. Okay.
You rolled natural 20?
There, yeah.
Literally, as the boat bucks, your ankles just swivel.
That's right. I got suspension.
Just like chicken head, just like
You are completely unfazed by the sudden jerk of the boat.
I got 14.
14, you managed to keep yourself upright, a little sick, but we'll get through that. This wasn't a con save.
8.
8. Vale and Hecla, both of you are thrown to the floor. No damage or anything, but you are now just like tumbling on the floor and completely confused about what is happening. Anybody who's still standing upright, you see that now we're just going to hit the shore.
Who made this call?
It's now occurred to you that the engine room can't actually see what's in front of it, but she can hear what you're saying.
I
This is anybody who's still
would
standing?
have designed
Yes.
this so much
Anybody
better.
still standing? Okay, I'm going to say, starboard a little bit. Starboard a little bit. But down, not out.
Starboard a little bit. Wait, yes, we just turned starboard.
We just turned port.
We just turned port.
We're
Who is controlling the ship?
we are veering left into the bank, right? So I need to starboard a little bit so we can parallel park.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to run to the edge and yell
at it.
at the other
We
boats.
just like are like
It was just railing out, just like Danny Gonzalez, just
the
like
boat jerks once more. Everybody needs to make another dexterity save. If you're already on the floor, you have disadvantage.
Do you still get advantage for railing?
You
word.
don't need to roll.
Thank you.
Oh,
oh.
I rolled an 18.
Did you
I
roll
rolled
disadvantage?
What is disadvantage?
Oh.
How do I
You
do
roll
that?
twice and you take the lowest number.
Oh, boo. Okay, 13. 14.
14 total?
Yeah.
Hey,
3.
you don't get worse. You are on the ground, but you manage to hold on to that ground. You are tossed near the edge of the ship, and you are in danger of falling off.
I would like to go
got 18.
grab her.
You got an 18? You're still up.
I'm getting better.
You're getting better at this.
I'm just immediately on my way to go grab her.
Okay. The ship straightens out. We're no longer in the middle of the river. It looks like the fishing boat is going to pass us, but now we look to be aligned to ram into a dock.
Just as quick as I'm pulling up Vale.
Does it work? Does it get me?
Go ahead and roll athletics to get to her and save her.
Nine.
He begins to take steps towards you. Help is on its way. If you can hold on just a little bit longer. He seems stable, but he's slow.
I'm holding on.
Okay.
Don't worry, I won't let
Trying
go.
to imagine him walking with his ankles still swiveling.
Anybody who is still standing, where does the boat need to go now?
So is there any room between the dock
The
and
shipping boat is past us.
So now we're in line with the dock.
Yes.
Starboard more than a little bit. Starboard a normal amount.
All right, starboard a normal amount.
for about 30 seconds,
Everybody-
then port a little bit.
Okay, 2 commands at once. That's great. She will straighten back out into the middle of the river. The sudden jerks of these movements at this high speed, though, I need everybody to make another dexterity save. And if you're on the ground, disadvantage. Allison, can you hold on to the railings?
7.
I got a 5 on that last one.
I got 11.
You go to the floor.
Dude.
You are in the process of standing up.
17.
You are off the edge of the boat holding the railing. Your feet are beginning to skim on the water, and that hurts. You're going to take 2 damage.
I'd like to pray to my god.
Wait, how high up are we? I figured we were like up. She's hanging off the edge of the railing and her feet are hitting.
She's an elf. She's
Like
like,
a
8 feet
steamboat.
tall.
Okay,
You
okay,
seen, like,
gotcha.
Steamboat? Yeah.
I actually
So-
have no idea what this boat looks like. I've not been able to picture it the
I
whole
I was
time.
picturing something like
Titanic.
Yeah, bigger. Not Titanic
I was
quite, but
thinking
like
I was thinking like a riverboat, like
Yeah,
a
you're
Tom
like-
Sawyer riverboat.
I guess
Yes.
that makes more sense if
But
we're
with
in
like a
a river.
propeller instead
faster.
of
I don't know
So with
what
my
a steamboat
17,
looks like.
can I get 2 veil?
You can get to her.
Oh, this
All
is
right.
what it looks like. There's
What-
the
what should I,
wheel.
Gotcha.
So
Should I
we're-
should I
okay.
roll
Makes more
something, or can I
sense.
just?
More of a
You
fairy
can just
kind of
pick
thing.
her up.
All right, I would like to.
Everybody who is not Vale and Ajax, though, I need you guys to roll perception.
As I'm pulling you up, I say, "This is
You
what the
have
rant boy warned
advantage
us
on this
about.
roll.
With the what?
What the rant
Okay.
boy warned us about. You had one job." And my arm is like a crane, just like, and just puts you back on the deck.
I got 15.
I'll
You have
allow this
15?
comment.
You are currently pulling her back onto the deck.
Yes.
You notice something. Sven is on the ground. He's scrambling to get towards his backpack. And the old man who is making tea is coming at him fast with a knife drawn.
Oh,
Is this?
shoot.
Is this? Is
Okay,
by-
oh, wait,
I'm sorry. Who's
What?
coming at who?
I want to
is-
go disable the old man.
How many times we have to teach you his lesson, old man? Is this by Sven? You mean Schwinn?
Schwinn, yeah.
Like the bicycle?
Yeah, like the bicycle. That's what I named
I was
him.
like, I'm assuming. I couldn't remember
right.
sitting either. I was like, swing? Like, probably not.
Suddenly there's a reindeer.
What would you like to do?
What's
What
happening?
I want to
The guy
grab the
she was
old
talking
man's
to at the
wrist
front of the boat.
that's holding the
Swim,
knife, and I
swim,
want to bend it the
swim,
other way.
He's about to be attacked by the
Go
old
ahead
man.
and make a grapple, which would be contested athletics against the old man.
What?
Please do not fail this.
So, what does contested athletics
It
mean?
means you're going to roll athletics, and I'm also going to roll athletics, and the higher athletics is going to win.
That was horrible.
Oh no.
Don't you have good
13.
modifier?
Yeah.
As you approach the old man, he panics and drops to the floor and slides with the tip of the boat. This only looks like a failure, but actually he's repositioned himself behind you now.
Oh. Can I like turn around?
You can. He now has the blade turned at you.
Okay.
Can I get
Ballsy.
initiative rolls,
Sure.
please?
Shoot.
Where is initiative on this sheet?
Nice.
Initiative is going to be your dex modifier.
It's just dex modifier?
I think plus
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 proficiency, right?
your proficiency.
Cool. All right.
Unless you are alert, and then you have like +5.
I do
Don't
have. Okay, so can you tell me real quick how
Oh,
Sentinel
yeah,
works?
Sentinel
It says
is a perk.
I have hitting
need
with
to look up
attack on
this.
opportunity. Creature drops speed to 0.
Right.
Attack of opportunity. Creatures disengaging can bodyguard attack with a bonus action. Okay, I think I got it.
I can alter my eye color?
Can you? Me too. I
Oh,
twins.
you have thaumaturgy.
Oh, that's okay.
So you gain proficiency in your
So
perception
these are the
like
and
the
add
magical
+3 to your
tricks you can
passive
do.
perception.
Okay, manifest
Really?
one of these are
Yep.
my minor wonders. Ground.
Cool.
Wait, no,
I didn't know
no,
that.
no, no, no,
Instantaneous
no, no,
sound.
no.
That's good. That's not right.
This is incorrect. I'm looking at something
Alter
wrong.
eyes. Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
when a creature within your reach makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target doesn't have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a attack of opportunity.
Cool.
If your attack of opportunity hits, you set that creature's speed to 0 for the turn.
Neat. All right. My initiative is 7.
Your initiative is 7 total.
Yes. That is 5 plus 0 dex modifier plus 2 proficiency.
Obadiah, what's your initiative?
13.
Vale?
Oh, I'm sorry. 21.
Hecla?
6.
Do I have a weapon?
Do you?
I'm not sure. Some of these were slightly. I didn't actually complete my character sheet,
Veil.
but I have it enough
Yeah.
to fake
You
it.
are 40 feet away from the old man, and you are 30 feet away from the person he was just attacking, and 50 feet
Schwen.
away from the backpack.
The backpack? The backpack fell off Schwen.
Yes. It's what
interesting note.
he was trying to get to it.
The old man is trying to get to the backpack.
The old man is trying to get to Schwinn.
Okay.
Schwinn is trying to crawl desperately at his backpack.
It occurs to me that maybe Schwinn's the bad guy. We don't know.
Schwinn is not the bad guy. Schwinn is my
It depends on
friend.
if there's a bomb in the backpack or not. Bellowing across the boat. Did you pack your luggage yourself? Did you leave it unattended?
As somebody who has triggered the explosive swab at an airport, getting asked, do you have a bomb, own a bomb, or have you handled a bomb today?
No, sorry, I did all my bombing yesterday. I'm
Desperately,
have very many things in it.
wanting to make it about magic cards, because that's the reason that you triggered the explosives in the first place. Sometimes if you touch foils before flying, you will trip explosives at the airport.
That is
a bomb, not
Interesting.
my last draft. I wish
wait,
though.
how far am I away from Schwen?
You are 30 feet away from Schwinn.
How... Hold on, hang on.
I'm on the other
I don't
side
know
of this,
how
right?
far my
'Cause
spells...
I'm
Do you know how
very
far
near
my
you.
spells can go?
You helped her on the,
Oh, no, you're
on the
right.
boat.
Okay, no, I went
you have the
straight
same,
from here.
you have
At
the
least
same
30
distance
feet.
as she does.
Yeah.
Some
That's
it's
spells.
uncommon for
That's
spells
right.
to be less than 30 feet distance.
Yeah,
What
do you know
spell
the distance
are
for
you
spells?
casting?
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith. I'll look that one up for you really
I think it's
quickly
just a
here.
+2 to AC.
If you were to just Google the name of your spell and the word 5e,
Okay.
you will get your spell.
Got it. Let's see.
Well,
I'm pretty sure Shield of Faith is only for you.
60 feet? No. You cast it onto someone else, I think.
yeah, it says range 60 feet.
Surrounds a
go. What if you're
creature.
60 feet
Creature of
away
your
from
choice.
yourself?
Plus 2 bonus to AC for the duration. And it costs you only a bonus action. So let's just to go over really quick the action economy of 5th edition.
Yeah, I was going to ask about
You
that.
have a move.
Right.
You have a standard action, which can be done, use the dash, the disengage, the dodge, or the attack action, or to manipulate something that will require a full action. And then you have a bonus action. Bonus actions can be drawing a weapon that you already have, like, sheathed.
Okay.
It could be, like, grabbing a potion that you already have tied to your bag. It could be anything that is a spell or class feat that says this is a bonus action. And then you have one reaction per round. Of
What
course,
is-
you don't reaction on your own
I'm
turn.
okay. I'm
What-
going to lunge for the backpack and then attempt to cast the spell.
Okay, so
I do have to be concentrated for the
you
spell.
can double move.
Though. Okay.
Is that the dash?
That's the dash.
Okay.
How does dodge work? Is that just
Dodge gives you a
were all
bonus
the
to your
movements?
AC for the round.
plus 1
Is
or plus
dodge
2?
a type of movement?
It's a type of standard.
Okay. It's a standard
It's
bonus.
a standard action. Any attacking against you is disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
It does not add to your AC. That's 4th
Gotcha.
edition.
So I'm sorry. It was standard bonus.
Standard bonus move,
What else can you do?
and you have a reaction.
And a reaction. Okay.
But you can use your standard to dash, which is just to move again.
Sure. I'll.
You
I'll
can also disengage with your standard action, which means that your movements won't trigger opportunity attacks.
Okay. I will lunge for the backpack and then cast Shield of Faith onto Schwen.
Okay. A glimmering. Describe your spell. You get to describe it.
I believe it's a.
Flavor it however you want to flavor it.
Okay.
Mariachi band.
How
Flavor
is
it like a mariachi
How
band.
is your god protecting this person?
I have the goddess of
Light.
light. It is light.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it's like you see this sort of, I think it's about 6 feet shield. It's roughly human size, just appear in front of him and kind of curve over him. It has like a bluish, like a light bluish glow, like a tint to it. And from like certain angles, it kind of like looks iridescent. You can see like purples and
Prisms?
yellows. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
you
I like
just-
it.
Yeah.
It makes a prism around him.
Yeah, and it has like a just a faint glow. It wouldn't light up a room, but it just sort of
You're-
it shines onto skin and that kind of stuff. It's beautiful.
While the ship is still
Check out my makeup
bucking from all of the maneuvering we've just been doing. However, you do manage to get to the backpack.
Sick. I already have a backpack. It's fine.
Obadiah, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Okay.
So you are currently 30 feet from the backpack, which puts you 50 feet from Schwen. You are on the opposite side of all of this happening,
Okay.
which puts you to be about 100 feet away from the assailant and 90 feet away from Hecla.
30 from the back. So she's made it to the backpack.
She's made it to the backpack.
I just want to point out this
How-
boat is ginormous.
No, it's not.
A couple, like a few $1,000 boat nowadays is like a 14-foot boat.
Sure.
By the way,
This is a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a riverboat.
I mean, okay.
by the way, if I made it to the backpack, the way that would have
That's
gone
from rail to
is-
rail right there, though, because she's at one rail and he's at the other rail.
I'm impressed. Not
Okay,
skeptical.
all right.
This improves my perception of SNS.
Okay, fine.
If I made it to the backpack, I would have lunged on top of it, which means it is like I am like
Sure. You
on
are
top
one
of
with
it.
the
It's
backpack.
underneath
You've covered
me,
it like a football.
like an armadillo, like a
Yeah.
like.
Okay.
It is like a football. Yes.
I didn't think she'd make it to the backpack in that turn, so my original plan does not work.
Thwarted.
Thinking quickly though, with your dragonborn brain, you move on to your plan B, hoping that you won't have to use your plan C.
I still don't know who to attack.
What does it look like?
You've got a voice.
A voice.
You can talk.
That is true. Let's see. Okay, so she got into the bag, which is second best to me getting to the bag. So I will. I'm going to pull a what looks like one of the smiling comedy theater masks.
Sure.
Out of my own bag.
Okay.
I'm going to toss it towards her, and a little propeller pops out of it, and it's going to fly around and then just slap onto your face.
Oh my god.
Well,
This is me casting Sanctuary on her,
okay.
so that anyone who tries to attack her,
It doesn't matter.
it
It's
still
very
works.
invasive.
Anybody who tries to attack her,
Anyone who tries to attack her has to make a Wisdom save to be able to do it, I believe.
fair enough.
Wisdom, like I can't hate a face like that.
Exactly.
Where did she go? She was just here.
It's like the stone mask, Majora's mask.
Yeah.
I will then move closer, as close as I'll do my
30
full
feet.
move up to the bag, I guess, and the group.
You can stand next to the bag.
What do I say? I will.
Talking is a free action.
I guess I'll just address the was Schwinn, is that his name?
Yes.
And I'll say, what is going on? What is in the bag? Why are you fighting?
I need my bag.
That's not what I asked.
This man's attacking me.
Okay, can I keep talking? Or how much can I talk in one
Make a
turn?
perception check real quick.
Okay.
Everybody.
Everybody,
Perception check time.
I'll roll for Allison just in case.
my perception is 14.
I got 10. Allison got 17. She
I got-
just stepped away for a minute though.
Jeez, I got 9.
So Allison got the highest one, but she
Allison,
Vale, sorry.
Vale. Yes, sorry. Vale, you see.
Yo, Vale, pay attention.
I'm sorry.
You got the highest perception.
Okay. Yes, you're right.
You see another fishing vessel in the river.
Oh my god.
It's in the center. It's headed for us.
Okay.
Who?
Okay.
No, wait. Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
This?
No, I'm sorry. Wait. Hold on. We're still fighting, right? I didn't
Yes.
miss- Okay.
I just want to remind everybody she is also now wearing a giant smiling white mask.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Can I talk?
Yeah,
This
sure.
confuses
Oh.
me a lot.
You've been sanctuaried.
Okay. I point out to the boat that is
Okay.
ahead of us, and I scream.
Remember, the captain cannot see the ship deck. She is taking any orders she can hear.
I would like to catalog
What?
this as the worst idea and to not serve on a
I've
boat
been
that has
taking
this
notes.
flaw.
I have a review that will be published in multiple journals after this is done.
I'm sorry. How do I get to the place where the captain can hear me? I don't understand the boat
can
layout very well.
Scream. So the mechanics of this boat ride right now
Right.
is you can literally scream boat directions, and the captain's just gonna do them.
Okay.
She's also drunk.
I'm gonna look around for Ajax. Where is he?
He is on the boat.
I'm right where you were.
He was where you were.
50
Okay.
feet away from
The bag.
the bag.
50
Gotcha.
feet away from you is Ajax.
All right. I'm going to point at the boat and merely scream, "Robot! The boat! Boat! There's a boat in the water again!" Panicked. I am
Okay.
panicked.
I'm going to yell, starboard 45, port 45 in
Did you just
20
do
feet.
that? You didn't do anything. You didn't react. You're just like starboard.
45. All right. Everybody make a dexterity save.
Oh no, not again.
The old man keeps on his feet.
Do I still get advantage for being by the rail?
Huh?
Do I still get advantage for being by
Yes.
the rail?
I have a quick question.
Yes.
I won't do this often, but I was just gonna. Could I retroactively swap my move for using my glasses on one of the two people?
You cannot use your move as another standard action.
Is the glasses a standard action?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or it might be a bonus action. I think I gave you bonus action
I just
glasses.
wrote action, which might just mean
Oh.
I don't know if that means that it's a standard.
I think it took
or-
your standard because you have to study
okay.
something.
Okay, never mind then.
Oh, is that how you knew that my weakness is my ego?
Yeah.
You knew, yeah.
My
Oh, I thought you were
Glasses
studying
too?
Jareth. I thought you were studying Jareth with the glasses.
Earlier?
Yeah.
No, I was studying him.
Oh, he's got a flaw in his left heel.
do I know that?
No.
I just want to point out you're thinking of the wrong character from the Iliad, but I know it's easy to get them mixed up.
Ha!
That's just for Rachel.
Good good joke. Okay.
Thanks. Anyways, I got a 9, so
To the floor with you, finally.
I got a 20.
No, the heel.
You got a 20?
Yep.
Natural or?
Natural. Yeah.
Nice.
That's good.
You
You jump as it
you
turns.
are fully back on your feet and you have got your sea legs. You are immune to this now. You've
Yes.
been through the ringer.
Yes.
I got a 2.
Two to the floor with you. Schwinn also just sort of like slides 20 feet closer to you.
Okay.
And also the old man's over there. What'd you get?
Oh, I'm sorry, 16.
16. You managed to keep on your feet.
Okay.
Crash avoided. Is now the old man's turn, and he's coming at you with this knife, and the knife has like a purple shimmer to it.
it's a cool shimmer.
Can I?
He's attacking you. But he drops the knife.
Oh.
Can I pick up the knife?
You on your turn.
Oh,
There's
wait.
quite a possibility that you could pick up the knife. It is standing. It like fell perfectly into the wood. The wood around the knife begins to like take a black color.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's
Uh-oh.
a paint knife.
He instead looks very confused, continues his swipe, and just punches you with his fist.
He can flurry. Oh no.
Is a 14 good enough to hit your AC?
Where's my ace?
It's right under your name on the right.
Oh my god, yeah, it's good enough to hit my AC.
It is?
I have a 13 AC, I think.
Oh no.
Just whenever we get a second, I'm so bad at mapping things out in my head. I would like to know where everyone is.
All right. You take 2 points of damage with the punch, and the next fist is coming in. That's a 16 versus your AC.
What
Okay.
the hell is this man?
A monk.
I got that.
3 more damage.
Okay.
So total of 5 damage.
So I'm
Does 5e let monks
wow,
have
that's
knives?
a lot. Holy shit.
Huh?
Does 5e let monks have knives?
Yeah.
Wow, this system is. This system has lost its aesthetic way.
Monks can use anything that, and some things are monk weapons they get proficiency on.
Sure.
And then there's a class of monk that can make anything a monk weapon.
My favorite monk argument was because this is a Pathfinder thing, but I presume it's the same for 5e. Monk unarmed strikes don't necessarily have to be hands.
Oh no.
And so somebody's like, okay,
no.
Like,
It's your turn, Ajax.
can I monk fight with my thighs? This is a legendary thread.
Wait, is he prone?
Huh?
I am prone,
He's
yeah.
currently prone. It costs half of your movement to stand up.
Sure, why not? It's not like I'm getting anywhere anyway. How far away am I from
You
Old
were
Monk?
at Allison's spot.
Right, but now
Which
Monk
means-
but
Wait,
Old Man
can you
has
please
slid,
tell
and I
me
don't
what
know what's
that
happened.
means? Where is my spot? Will you just...
You are 40 feet from Hecla,
Yes.
which is 45 feet from the old man.
Okay.
Where is everyone?
You are also 50 feet from Vale, and you are 70 feet from Obadiah.
Okay. So here's what I would like to do. I would like to stand up using 15 feet of movement.
Yep.
I'm going to use my 30 feet and my remaining 15 feet of movement to get adjacent to both the elf and Hecla.
To get next
Not
to
in
the old
between.
man.
Yeah, I'll get next to the old man, so I'm catty corner from her,
Okay.
and next to him, so that should be within sentinel bodyguard range.
Yes, that is.
And as I'm going, I would like to use my bonus action to draw my longsword.
Okay.
This is it has been due to some clever adjustments and hooks and magnets and things. It's just stored alongside my right arm. So as I'm walking, I just like and it just like sort of transformer flips out.
It just Swiss Army knives out.
It's like kind of like a butterfly knife, just like
Yeah.
And also,
I'm gonna look at
for
you.
the sake of it, I'm holding up my shield, which I'm going to say is just my left arm.
Okay.
I mean, you can disarm. It's like I put
You've put it in. Yeah.
so-
fair enough.
So I just like anytime I'm deflecting with my shield, I'm just like boom, 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 just like
I like it. All right, I get this. You are entering battle mode.
yeah. Eyes go very red.
Hecla,
All right.
it's your turn. You are on your feet.
Oh, one last thing. As I get adjacent to him, I'm going to quote the best paladin who has ever lived,
Okay.
and I will say, "Drop it, creep."
He's already done
I know that it's not the point. It's-
Okay.
So I don't actually want to cut this guy down with my axe, but at this point he's taking up a lot of my hit points. So I do want to draw it and like
You are hired security.
okay, I want to okay. I'm feeling conflicted, but I'm going to go ahead and swing at him.
Go ahead and make an attack roll with your axe.
Okay. Oh my god.
What'd you
A
roll?
1.
Girl, you want to use some of my dice?
As you swing back, you drop the axe in the backswing. It is now wedged into the ship deck, just like the knife. It looks like it might be stuck there. Looks like somebody might have to be real strong to pick it up out of the deck.
Can I try and pick it up?
What
or do I
happened to
have to
Schwinn?
just wait till
Where is
about
everyone?
by the end of my
Schwinn's still
turn?
Sliding around the deck. I think he's on the ground.
Okay. What?
I don't know what's... I
Can
don't
I,
know
like,
where anything
smack
is going
him?
on. Like, in my head, we're all just in a
You
void,
can
50 to 60
continue
feet
your
away from
axe
each
swing
other.
if you'd like. Roll again to hit with your unarmed just swing.
Girl.
What'd you roll?
3.
All right. Clearly, you're very confused about now no longer holding an axe, and your arms end up exactly where they should be if your axe was in his head. The man looks very confused and like exhales relief.
Do I have any more actions?
Huh?
Do I have any more actions?
You can technically still move.
Can I kick him?
You cannot.
I would like to move aggressively.
Can I like make a scary
Move your
noise?
foot.
If you move away from him, he will get an opportunity attack.
Can I try and scare him?
You can make a scary noise. You can go ahead and roll intimidation. What's your noise? You have to make that noise.
I'm terrified.
I'm pretty scared.
I rolled a 19.
When it's important.
So it's a 21.
You see this old man, hardened assassin, tremble just slightly.
Just like a wave just goes through him, just like boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the slightest tremble before he remembers, I'm a trained assassin.
God damn it.
Out of curiosity, so if so you can go ahead.
I was just saying, just to recap, loses the axe in the backswing, swings a non-existent axe forward, then goes. "Ah!"
Yes.
I'm spooked.
I remember that, do you
all
remember
fell
that scene
under
from
the
Braveheart?
I didn't quite mean to make that
But
noise.
so just how my sentinel works. If he makes an attack of opportunity against her, all right, an opportunity
It was
attack.
an intense
that
moment.
triggers my ability to opportunity attack him, right?
You've taken some hits already.
No.
He has to make a standard
You
attack.
just make standard.
We'd
attack.
all
Okay.
make that noise too, Rachel.
All right. Vale,
Wow.
it's your turn.
Where is everyone?
You are currently
Okay.
50 feet from this fight.
Okay, is it to my right or my left? It matters. I don't know what's
To
happening.
your right.
Okay,
The front of the ship is behind you,
got it.
That means
and to your left is Schwinn sliding on the dock on the floor of the ship.
Gotcha.
Towards the edge.
And I'm on the ground next
He's,
to you.
Okay.
he's not at the edge, but if he fails another one of those saves, he's gonna be.
Okay.
holy splinters, Batman.
What's
Yeah.
happening to these two?
Huh?
These
Me?
two? Yeah.
I'm on the ground next to you.
He is on the ground
Oh.
a little
I fell.
bit behind you, and Ajax has now walked over to engage the bad man.
Right. Okay. Yeah, the bad man. They're 50 feet away from me, is
50
what you
feet
said?
away from you.
50 feet away from me. But I'm so slow. What is
That's the noise it makes.
yeah. What is command? Is it a spell? I did these a long time ago.
That is a spell.
Command
Also, what
definitely
is-
a spell.
What is spare the dying and mending?
Not
Mending
useful, probably.
lets you fix inanimate objects that are slightly broken.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
It's
got this
literally-
heel I want you to look at.
Literally fixing Harry Potter's glasses.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And buffing out my shoulders probably like
Yeah. The spare the dying stabilizes people who are
Right.
in dying state.
What is command? Let me see.
So type
it's
command
just a one-word
5e.
command. Cure wounds to the face.
I know the Pathfinder
I
command.
didn't
Yeah.
actually pick a weapon. Can I pick a weapon?
Mace,
I have weapons.
mace is generally what you get as a cleric.
Okay,
If
I
you
have a
don't
mace.
to.
oh right, I had javelins.
I also have a light crossbow.
Command lets
But
you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see in range. Range is 60 feet.
Okay.
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if your target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it.
Now, out of curiosity, if she says something like "stop," and there's people around him trying to kill him, is that directly harmful, or is that's got to be indirectly harmful, right?
We'll find out if that's the command she makes.
Yeah. So they're fighting without any weapons at that point, right?
At this point, yes.
At this point, all weapons have been dropped.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
To the boat.
Okay,
I
you
do have-
can't drop your sword. This is a bonus.
Okay.
You can have me drop my sword if you want. That's
How,
okay.
so
but
is the poison knife also 50 feet away?
Yes.
Oh.
You
Okay.
are also holding the backpack.
Right.
which if
see
it's a
what's in the
bomb
backpack.
sucks for you.
Which is if it's a bomb.
What's in the box?
Speaking of Gwyneth Paltrow,
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna panically look around in the backpack. I'm gonna open the backpack.
There is a wooden box that is like finely crafted and is wrapped with two chains, one going one way, the other going the other way, and two padlocks are on it.
that's what bombs look like.
Hate it when Amazon puts boxes inside the boxes and you just keep opening boxes.
Do
You know
I
how to pick locks?
actually? Yeah,
What?
because I
Oh,
was an
yeah.
urchin.
Yeah.
Do you have thieves' tools?
I do have thieves' tools.
You can definitely try to pick these locks.
I'm gonna
by,
do that.
rolling with you have thieves' tools proficiency. Mm-hmm. So you can roll adding thieves' tools plus your dex modifier.
How do I? Does thieves' tools add anything other than dex?
It gives you your proficiency.
How does that work?
So go ahead and roll. Let me see here real quick. Thieves' tools. I'm so unused to people actually picking locks. Everybody in all my campaigns just breaks them.
In Pathfinder, it's sleight of hand.
Hold on
think
one
this
second
is-
here.
Actually, it's disabled device. But
Yeah.
I would like to intimidate the box.
You just roll sleight of hand and you add your proficiency.
Okay.
Nice. I saw that.
That
Did
is
you
a
crit?
that is a, yeah, it's a nat 20 plus my
Alright.
plus 3 sleight of hand.
You take your pick, and you've seen these locks before. They used to be on the cupboard inside of an orphanage that you used to go and get food from, possibly when nobody was looking.
wow,
And,
stealing from orphans.
you know this
I was
lock.
trapped in a cage my whole life, you asshole.
Yeah, but have you thought about the
You,
orphans? At least you had parents, apparently.
I didn't.
You take your pick and you quickly undo both locks and you open the box. And inside the box is a gear, like a cog, roughly the size of your head, bronze plated. And if you go to lift it, when you start lifting it, it feels extremely light. And at the point where you want to stop lifting it, it feels like it keeps lifting and you have to really hold it to keep it from going up further.
Okay.
Cool.
Please,
Alright.
please, that's a trade secret that can't get out.
Should I put it back in the box? What do I do with
And the
it?
chains,
What about the chains?
lock it up.
Okay.
You don't know what you're holding.
Yep. I'm gonna put it back in the box. I'm gonna shut the box. I'm gonna lock the box.
So when you go to put it back in the box, do you like let go of it?
Yes. Probably. Well,
It keeps going and it breaks through the bottom of the box and it begins like just
What?
pressing into the boat. It looks like the wood of the boat starts to bend a little bit, and it seems like it's still pressing.
oh god, how do I fix this?
Sorry. I'm gonna
How do I fix this? Somebody tell me how to fix this.
There's a gear that's going all the way up and all the way down and won't stop.
You're smart. What do I do? What do I do?
Are you yelling in character?
Yes.
Hold it. Don't stop holding it. Don't
I'm gonna try to hold it again. I'm gonna try to pick it up, even like in the wood.
It's a little bit of a struggle to pick it back up, but then it goes really smoothly. And
Okay.
once again, when you try to stop it again, it's a little bit of force, but you can get it stopped again.
Okay. All right.
Now don't move.
Magnets. How do they work?
Obadiah, it's your turn.
Okay, how far am I from the knife?
From the knife,
Yeah.
you are right next to her, so you are 50
So
feet from the
50 feet.
knife. You're also
So
on the ground, so getting up
takes half
uses
my
half
move.
your movement.
Okay, so that would be 15 to get up. I can then cover 15 feet.
You can use your bonus action to try to pick up the knife, but you are just like...
Well, I have a mage hand.
Ooh!
Can
What's
Mage hand
that?
carry
What's
weapons?
a mage hand?
It can carry...
It carried
I
a
think
10 pounds in
10
this one, actually.
What's a mage hand?
You'll see. Maybe it's so technically with that math, I would technically be 5 feet short. So it's up to you on whether or not I can like fudge that a little bit.
Go ahead and roll Arcana to see if you can just strain the edge of your mage hand and grab this knife.
Okay. Is that a thing on here? Is it? Oh, it's just
No.
Arcana. It's just a skill. Okay.
Yeah, it's not an official rule. This is...
No. 8.
You can almost feel your arcane hand just miss it.
As I'm running, so what it looks like is I actually just take a little like RC controller out of my pocket, and then from my other pocket I just take an actual little like mechanical artist's hand kind of thing.
Oh my
with
god,
just
all of your
glowing
spells are terrifying.
with like magic propulsion, and I just toss it, and I'm just like controlling it like a little drone. It's just like a little master hand thing,
Whoa.
like rushing towards it, but it
That
doesn't
first
quite
off,
make it,
that-
unfortunately.
It's
So
a different Zelda enemy.
interesting.
I would like to do my second fan art request, which is for Go Go Gadget. Ah!
It's art. This is art. You plebs.
I could use a little advice when you
So,
get a sec.
can I get perception checks from the party?
If we just say no, if we don't see the boat we're about to crash into, are their souls really on our hands?
if you just won't turn your eyes away for a second, that's fine.
My perception is 20.
I got a 5.
I got 7.
No.
He got
Ajax, you
9.
see a rock jutting up in the middle of the river.
Oh, did you?
I guess that's good.
You guess
I want to point
that's
out that we are not in the middle of the river.
good. Okay.
Last time there was a fishing boat in the middle of the river, and we did 45 degrees starboard, which put us angling right at the bank. Mm-hmm. And then we did a 45 degrees port, which put us on the right side of the river.
Okay. The rock is still in the middle of the river.
That's good. We aren't.
Right. So currently you're not on a collision course to hit the rock, but you
That's
see
right.
the rock.
I do see the rock.
I'm just saying, if you wanted to issue a command into the rock, you could.
Okay.
But you see the rock. You can
you.
see that we're not going to hit it. Old man is going to take his turn. He's going to pick back up on the knife. He
so
is
close.
looking scared here because he is surrounded by 2 very intimidating looking people. He has got a job, goddammit. And he says, "Hard starboard."
Oh my god.
That puts us into the bank.
Everybody make a check.
Kind.
I'm holding
Dexterity.
a god.
Oh, that ended well. Okay. 19.
What'd you get?
Oh no, 20. 20.
I got a 2.
I got a 12.
I got a 12.
You guys are able to keep your balance, but
No. My
as the boat rocks,
Cog.
every time you have to change the direction of the cog, it feels like it wants to keep going the direction it's currently in.
Okay.
It is. I need a strength check from you to not lose the cog.
No.
I have some advice. Don't let go.
That's a 4.
Can it hit the old man in the face? Can we do a control release?
All right. What did you roll for your dexterity?
20.
20.
Hey, since she's adjacent to me and rolled a 20, how about like a helping hand or like
In a brief moment, suddenly, the ship is turning into the bank. The whole ship just sort of juts as the captain begins to recorrect. You're going to clip the bank here of the ship. Everyone sort of stutters a bit. Ajax falls over. The
Surprise.
old man tries to use this opportunity to get towards you.
No.
But Hecla is on it this time. She rocks
Hecla!
and moves with the boat and is able to grab the old man as he goes.
Nice.
However, you lose control of the cog,
No.
and it flies directly into the face of the old man and grinds through his face. Would you like to try to
Oh my
stop
god.
the cog from actually going through the man?
Yeah.
Alright, when you grab it, you pull it to a stop, and it feels like it wants to keep going, but with your strength, you're able to keep it in place. The spinning cog has caused major damage. The man's face is gone.
how about one of those masks? Just for like quality of life.
Can I drop him?
That should have been
Yes.
the character.
I drop him and I hold
He
on to
is
the cog.
Dead.
I
I just want to point out that if I hadn't fallen, that would have been the back of my head. So really,
I would like to still grab the knife with my mage hand.
You got this knife.
Okay. I was gonna go for the cog, but if she's got it, I'll get the knife still.
She's got it.
Sven,
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Schwinn.
Schwinn,
I'm just not a very good fighter. I just needed a thing.
Oh,
I've never seen anything like that before.
Schwinn
that's
gets
hideous.
up as the boat continues at its high-paced speed down the river. Things look pretty smooth from now, but apparently there's reports of maybe a little bit of water getting in, but they're working on fixing that. It doesn't look like we have to turn around yet. There's now just a big divot in the riverbank now, back there. But who
I'd like to
cares
say-
about back there? Back there is for losers. We're winners
It's in the
today.
past.
My performance review is going to be poor. This is
Did we crash into something?
We hit the bank.
We hit the bank. We are stopped.
We're still going.
We're
Yeah, no,
I would like to take custody
scraped it.
of the old man's
Okay, okay.
body.
Okay, you can have it.
Please do.
Schwinn is going to come over to you. Be very careful. We need to get it back in a box.
So, what should I do with it?
I have the box.
Don't move.
Okay.
I need to find
Oh, wait,
another
no, the
way to
box is
contain
dead.
it.
Okay.
I technically have identify as a spell. Can I just study the knife just while this goes on? I can't remember how long it takes, but
Sure. The knife is not magical at all, but it is laced in a poison.
okay.
As long as you are careful with the blade, the poison's gonna stay on it until it gets like stabbed or washed.
Okay.
It's a the origins of this poison to be from certain plants found more in the southern dwarven regions of the continent, and it is harmless to dwarves because they are immune to poison. But on other living things, it is necrotic.
You're saying that
Okay.
a dwarf had a poison dagger?
No.
I've seen this television show.
No. This man is definitely not a dwarf. He's an
the
old
dwarven
ass
da-
elf.
It belongs to Tyrion Lannister. I understand
okay.
this. So the guy was wearing a jade cloak, right?
Yep.
I'm
That's
cataloging
pretty-
that away.
Okay. He. What are you gonna go through his belongings?
Yes. I would like to find some sort of identification, purely security measures, and maybe a bonus for my trouble.
So the identification that the man has on him is for somebody named Revial, Ravial. Apparently, that's what I came up with. That was my best name, and it is definitely a younger looking elf on the picture. And a different color hair and a different ear marking. It's all in all just a different person.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the ID that this assassin had on him.
Okay.
Ravioli.
So
Ravioli.
Yeah, Ravioli, the assassin. So you do believe that whoever is on the ID was probably an honest tea merchant. When you go through the briefcase, you find just knives, swords, poisons. Would you like to keep any of this stuff?
I will keep all of this stuff.
Okay. Do you want to keep it in the nifty Willow's Wonder tea briefcase?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, these were yours, and nobody's going to argue that they weren't.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
I
saw him get on with that, honestly,
This is I'm lawful neutral, not
Yeah.
not lawful good. This is a perk. I will, however, after setting that aside in my quarters, even though I told them she could give them away, it doesn't seem like she took me up on that. So I'll just set that case aside in my quarters. I would like to take the body down to the engine room and just sort of bang on it.
The body?
The body of the assassin.
The captain opens the door. Yeah, what?
Here with this man without a face. This man
Oh.
attempted to kill a passenger. We have dealt with him.
So you certainly have. We hit something. I don't know what yet.
Don't worry about it. Also,
know-
might I suggest a window?
We had a lookout and a navigator, but after a wild party last night, they just didn't make it to the boat.
My opinion of you is no longer pending.
I don't care about your opinion, okay?
That's fair.
I mean, I was in the Great Trade War.
Do I know what that is?
No, you have no idea.
Okay. Any regards, would you like to do anything with this?
Toss it over. It's not my river.
I've been given an order. Okay. I take this into account, and without closing the door or saying anything, I just turn around and walk back up.
So think we'll get a refund?
I would like to dump the body into the river.
Yeah, it's dumped.
I mean, if anybody would like to stop me, they're welcome. But I'm just walking over and clearly intending to just
I'm busy holding the gear,
right,
which is
okay.
taking up my thoughts.
Is the guy who I gave my resume to still on the deck?
He is still around, yeah.
I just want to look over to him and just be like, huh? Just make face, just make a, just kind of nod to him while my little
He's still
hand
holding the
hovers
poison
around,
knife? No.
and I'm also gonna go over and just take the mask off
Oh,
her
right.
face. I just go over and just push there's little indents on it. I just kind of
Yeah.
push in just to unlock it, and I just pull it off and stuff it back in my bag.
Thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah.
Pick up the hand. a terrifying.
Go gadget.
It was gonna do something. I promise.
Yeah.
I was helping you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Schwinn is just like obsessing, trying to find these chains, and finds that the chains were broken, and the box was broken, and this is really important because that box was padded in a way that no inertia was put into the gear, and it's very important that we not give the gear any inertia until it is placed.
That's what he's saying?
Yes, he is just like rambling off.
Would you care to explain the assassin?
I
Maybe?
think that the gear should be free.
Well, you would think that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
How does it work exactly?
Why does he want to kill you for it?
And how do I hold it?
This needs...
You're doing great.
All very
You
different.
Thank you.
saw nothing here today. This...
That's inaccurate.
I mean, yeah, I did see. That man has no face anymore. I saw it disintegrate.
He saw nothing.
He sees nothing now.
I had 3 other tales while in Ostum. I've been thankfully lucky to avoid them. I thought I was inconspicuous enough, but apparently not. And you guys need to help me.
I may be able to help repair your box.
Yeah, that would be a start.
I look over at that, how I've been doing as a ship's guard, and I think for yourself, how much are you paying?
I'm paying you whatever you need once we get to Woodhaven.
Deal accepted.
Havenwood.
Contract. My hand is out.
Yes, very nice. He shakes it.
Contract sealed.
Look, my employers are very powerful people. This device is extremely valuable and cannot get into wrong hands.
It's in my left hand. Is that okay?
Currently, yes. It looks like the strongest hand here. You might have a competition with that thing, but
I nod knowingly.
I think you'll win it.
I shake my
Where
head
exactly
not
are you
knowingly.
taking this to?
This is going all the way up. This is going to the Elven King.
Oh.
That sounds
I
very
can't
important.
tell you who I'm working for, but I can tell you that this thing is special. And the odds of us creating another one are very slim. And the amount of destruction that this could cause if it fell into the wrong hands are monumental.
Or on the wrong face, apparently.
Fully paid
That's
for
not
it?
even what it's made for. It's not a weapon.
Objection.
It's a tool.
Do you get paid to give it to the king? Just
We're all getting paid.
Oh, well.
Now look.
How many more assassins can we expect?
He sort of like pulls you guys aside. Make sure nobody else is listening in. I don't know. I was really hoping that I lost them all when I got on the ship.
Them all?
Them all. There's assassins in this world. Sorry, sweetie. Wake up.
Well, I haven't done anything that would require an assassin to come after me yet. So, must be doing
That's
something
a
right.
good
really good at
point.
picking
It's a good
locks.
point.
Thank you, Hecla.
You're welcome.
Look. I've seen the damage on the side of the ship already. We're going to be stuck in Epicenter for 2 days. Minimum to get this fixed.
Is that the place the halfling girl was talking about?
Yeah.
I'm going to say hi to your cult family.
What do you don't know me.
We need to get this gear secured. And we need to get it around safely. Nobody knowing about it.
Oh, yeah. Can I fix your box? With mending?
Yeah, you can fix the box mending.
Cool.
This
I'm
is
gonna
not in character. This is GM talk.
All right, I'm going to fix the box.
All right. Fix the
Mid-sentence.
box. Good. The chains, too? Do I have to do everything?
You haven't done anything, actually, but
You've gotten
welcome for the
very
box.
bossy.
can you just
He's
hold
paying
the
us.
box shut?
He gets to be the boss.
Just hold the box shut.
It's not that simple. It is that simple. He takes the box very carefully over to you. All right. Now what you need to do is move the gear. You need to move the gear very slowly. Okay?
Okay.
You cannot give it inertia.
What is
We need
inertia?
to give it the most
my
minimal
God.
amount of energy.
I would like to
possible.
take the box out of his hands, and then just slowly move the box up around the gear. Let go. As soon as the paddedness of the inside of the box touches the gear, let go.
All right.
I
This is momentum nullifying foam. Also very valuable.
I want this in an armor.
Yeah.
Now, as you can
Both.
see, it didn't work very well when somebody just dropped the gear. He looks very annoyed and terrified and so frustrated.
Did I mention that you're welcome for fixing your box?
Yes, you helped. Very nice.
Technically,
You'll
she
be
also
paid.
killed the guy that was trying to take it, so...
That was a lot of random variables coming together in a way that just so happened to be very fortunate for us.
I'm just saying
That's
all the
how I
bad
was
things
born.
were your fault. So
Weren't
fine.
we all?
can.
it's fine.
You seem stressed. Can
I
I?
am stressed.
Can I offer you a complimentary craft ale?
You can offer me
No.
one. Just saying. You know.
I'm sure your ale is very nice, but I make one misstep. It could be the end, maybe,
You mean
or the beginning.
If that's in
I don't
character,
know.
I just chugged it.
another misstep?
I handed her an ale. Yeah.
In
Thank you.
theory,
Did
if
you
this
like it?
gear was dropped, it could just
I don't know if it's good.
crater the entire continent. In
Have-
theory,
Have you thought that this gear is a mistake?
no. Think of the good it can do.
I cannot.
Oh, what? It can go up and down and stuff.
Any
This
input
gear
put
does
into
not
this
just go up and down.
Oh, right. A saws through faces.
Any energy input into this gear is maintained.
Do you know something
for
about this?
eternity
I would
until
like to.
another person gives it a new energy.
Can I use my remote control mage hand to just sort of like...
It's in the box currently.
Oh, is it now in
We're
the
holding
box?
the box
Okay.
shut.
I wasn't sure if if everybody was just like hovering around this thing, ready to drop it in.
It's not like in the box, and the box is like
Closed.
Closed,
And
okay.
he's like pulled out a little like starter,
Huh?
and he's like started up a little mini welder. It's got a small little
Okay.
tank on it, and he is welding the chains back together. And he's just like, "You saw nothing. I'm putting it back in the bag. We're gonna walk out of here like it's nothing. Okay?"
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Eventually, the boat does make it to the docks. After a lot of like very frightening smokes and sparks and like shaking, as you feel like the boat might just tip over because it now has like a dent in it.
I'm not afraid. I have had a cold before.
You should see a doctor.
So eventually, you make it into this town, where there are two main rivers, one going either side of the island, and this is known as Epicenter. The city is known for being the origination of the ritual that broke apart the Elvish country into islands. It is mostly a historic site and sort of known for being a little shady. The captain comes down and informs everybody that all the engineers and the shipwrights at the dock say, "We're stuck here for maybe 2, maybe 3 days while they fix up the ship. You're welcome to try to board another ship, because going down the river's a lot easier than coming up. But thank you guys, and your tickets are still valid whenever we get back going again. So see the sights, tour the museums, find out everything that the Elvish Empire ever did wrong,
I would like to
and
put
why
my,
we now work for gnomes."
I would like to put my hand on the captain's shoulder, not necessarily in a friendly way,
Okay.
and say, "Payment."
You are paid
Thank you.
very quickly. Any security people getting off the boat are paid for the day.
How much
5
is he paid?
gold.
5 gold.
Are you going to try to get in the security payout line, even though you were not a security?
Yeah, I am gonna do that.
Okay, roll persuasion or performance,
I would like to assist this.
as the guy does not see you on the list.
Let's see. 16.
Can I assist?
Absolutely, you may assist. Go ahead and roll your intimidation to assist.
Is it persuasion or performance? Which one are you
17.
doing?
17.
They're both +0.
Oh.
17 as go ahead.
So what are you saying to the guy? He's like, you're not on the list of people I'm going to pay.
That's not true. It was a
This is
mistake.
not a 16's worth of persuasion. Let's hear it.
I'm not a very good liar either.
This is not true.
Well, I don't remember seeing you on the boat. So while you were off doing whatever you were doing, I was actually being proper security.
I would like to put my hand
I
on
was
this guy's
hanging out with
shoulder in
the
same
two
way.
other security guards the whole time.
I paid you already.
And I say, there was a man who boarded this boat with a face. I just dumped him into the river without a face. She did that. I
He's
suggest
joking.
you pay.
It's a joke. That didn't happen. But I was with the other security guards for a reason.
I'm making it clear that my eyes betray in no way that this is any kind of joke.
You know what? I don't get paid enough to make sure the right people get paid. Here's your 5 gold. Take it.
In all honesty,
Thanks.
she did make the boat more secure.
Just lean in. I also helped.
I don't believe that at all.
That's fair.
So you are now de-shipping and into the weirdly vacant yet strangely eerie streets of Epicenter, and that is where we're going to end today.
I do believe if you had read the book on ship terms, the term is disembark. But I respect your world building. If you want to call it de-shipping in this world, I'm not going to argue.
Wow.
So we'll continue from the city of Epicenter. It looks like you guys have picked up a very he seems a very grateful person who needs a lot of help with weird gear. So
I'm not gonna lie, my number one thing I want to do is
take the
this
gear.
gear.
Yeah, I know. I know you do.
I also want to take this gear more than anything else in my life now.
I still think the gear should be free. It's clearly got intention. Like, anything that has been that gives an output and can produce its own output, in my view, has a soul.
Everyone, please level up.
Oh, yay!
So
Done.
next session, you will be level 2.
Thank God.
And we will join you next month for Kilnspark. Until then, forward into tomorrow.